Hello, introduce me myself. I'm Rezky Ardiansyah Putra from First Group, and I would like to present my poster beside me, which is from the book The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up an F. It is a self-development book that written by Mark Manson and published on September 30, 2016, and it has 100 pages and 9 chapters. Okay, the reason why I choose this book, I know the title is really vulgar, sounds like vulgar, but hey, it's actually a really good book. Because why I say it so, because yeah, it's using counterintuitive approach. So it's like you have got advice from your friends, and it's really hard. It's really hits so hard into deep on your heart, yeah. And yes, uh, so what is the point from mainly talking in this book? It's actually this is how to. So the mean from this title, I mean not giving an F, is so we need to giving an F to something that really important from our life, just like that. Okay, the point from its title, the I after I read it, first impression actually, yeah, you know, thinking this book is really full of, oh, yeah, but actually it's really hard to deepest from my down from my heart. It's really describing me, yeah, and yeah, it is you make your life better. And the content of this book is actually has 9 chapters. So first chapter is titled "Don't Try." So this contains the introduce of this book, and also this is uh, mostly talking about uh, the story about Mark friend. So always try, but he always failed. But after after he wrote a novel, so he become popular, but he don't try anything, so he just write it and do it, just like that. And the second chapter is titled "Happiness is a Problem." So yeah, uh, actually this book is explained by happiness is actually come from our problem solving. So I mean, it's it's really it's really hard to explain, but this is we know happiness is uh, usually come after we solve a problem. So this is the main point of this chapter. So and yeah, this chapter also talking about emotion are overrated. So we need to avoid emotion. So use emotion as necessary, but we do have emotion, but yeah, we need to control it. So and then the the part of this book, this chapter also talk choosing our struggle. So we need to choose our struggle. For example, if we want to get a high grade in our college, so we need to understand what struggle we need to do it to get that. I mean. And the third chapter of this book is titled "You Are Not Special." So what it does mean? What does it mean? I mean, what does it mean? It mean, I mean, uh, all right. This book is actually, well, actually being special is not really good. So this is the main point of this chapter, and yes, this. So the main point of this book is special is not really good. So yeah, being ordinary is not really that hard, not not really that bad. I mean, and the fourth chapter of this book is value of suffering. So yeah, suffering is not actually that bad. From suffering we can get uh, our self-awareness. So from suffering we get sometimes after we got suffering for getting a problem, sometimes we wondering uh, uh, we do we do we do wonder why does it happen. So sometimes we wondering it, and we do, and after that we got self-awareness. So after that uh, suffering make us more aware about us. Yeah, and then this chapter also mainly talk about rock star problems. And yeah, and being rock star is not really good, is has suffer or what. Yeah, just like that. And some uh talking about failure. Yeah, failure, good and bad. Yeah, about life. Yeah, whatever is it. And the fifth chapter, uh he titled about you are always choosing. Yeah, this chapter is mainly talk about the choice. Yeah, the choice we made. And Mark explained this. As we know, life is choice. And then, but we need to really wise about ch choosing anything in our life. Yeah, just like that. And also, this chapter is, is also is this chapter is talk about the responsibility or fault fallacy. And yeah, this responsibility is mainly about the responsibility about, yeah, some problems about our life. Yeah, just like that. And this chapter also talking about respond how we need to how we respond our whenever we got whenever we get a tragedy. And then we 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 need to avoid victimhood things, so just like that, playing victim. Yeah, that's. And then there is no how this chapter just we just be responsible about everything in our life. Yeah, about that. The fifth chapter. All right, the sixth chapter about this book is titled "You Are Wrong About Everything," but so am I. So it does mean uh, sometimes it's about value what we believe. So uh, yeah, uh, sometimes we do wrong, but the more we learn, we make a less about wrong. So yeah, the Mark has a good approach. He talked on some story about a long time ago. So some our evolution about our knowledge. Yeah, everything start from wrong. Yeah, so from less wrong. Yeah, just like that. That's what I got from that chapter. And the sixth chapter, yeah, from sixth chapter, I mean sixth chapter. And the seventh chapter is failure is a way forward. Yeah, as we know, failure is bring us our always bring us to forward. Yeah. After we got a failure, we always to try to change to from failure to success. Yeah, this is the main idea from this chapter. And also this this chapter, yeah, as I said, the pain is always is a part of process of from success. And the Mark also explained the do something principle whenever we get failure. So please do something to avoid that failure. And the eighth chapter is the importance of saying no. So it's all about rejection. Yeah, rejection is actually not that bad. With rejection, so we will have a better life. For example, so we need to reject something that we don't like about our life, just like that. we need to make a boundaries about. So, for example, you have a offer for doing this job, but you can't. We need to reject it, just like that. And this chapter is talking about also talk about the whole to build a trust, and then from the people. Yeah, it's all about story from Mark Manson when he was on Saint Petersburg, Russia. So it was his experience with in Russia. We know that we have we know that Russia has a culture about, yeah, they don't like people really smile, but yeah, it's about trust. Hopefully trust using honesty. Yeah, just like that. And freedom through commitment in the last section of this chapter. And then the last chapter of this book is titled "And Then You Die." Yeah, it's actually really ridiculous, but it's really hits so hard this part. Yeah, as we know, everyone will be dead, will be die, will be die, including me myself, and uh, it's all about the first part of this chapter is talk about talking about Mark Manson's story about losing his friend. After that, he become a better person because he just want to uh, enjoy every single second of his life. Yeah, after seeing his friend dead, and then uh, and this chapter also talk about the sunny side is the bright side of death itself. So death is actually not really, yeah, not really all about sad, but you know it's bring us to become a better person. It's just like in the Islamic year, we need to do a good deeds before our death. Yeah, just like that. Okay, that's all this summary of content from this book. uh, I think this book is really good for everyone who want better life and really improve yourself. And we know that but one thing for sure, if you don't like the vulgar book, yeah, I think it's not really recommended for you. But if you it's yeah, well, that's really don't matter didn't really matter for you, and it's this book is really recommended for you guys for become a better person. uh, I think I would like to rate this book is 10 out of 10. Yeah, because yeah, it's this book is answering all my life problem. Every time after I read this, the impression is oh, this this is my life problem, so I could solve it with that say from this book. So this is a really good book and really worth to buy and read and enjoy for yourself for your future. Okay, maybe that's all from me. I think that's enough. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.